The Amazing Story of Onions, documentary. Beneath its thin, papery skin lies one of the world's oldest and most valuable vegetables. Every year, more than 100 million tons of onions are harvested across the globe. From humble family kitchens to world-class restaurants, onions form the foundation of countless recipes, adding flavor, aroma, and nutrition to billions of meals every day. But have you ever wondered where onions came from? How did they become one of the most widely grown vegetables on Earth? And what makes this simple bulb so important to human civilization? Today, we uncover the incredible journey of one of agriculture's greatest treasures. Welcome to The Amazing Story of Onions. Chapter 1: The Ancient Origin of Onions. The story of onions began more than 5,000 years ago. Historians believe onions first grew in Central Asia, including regions that are now parts of Iran, Pakistan, and neighboring countries. Because they were easy to cultivate, store for long periods, and transport, onions quickly became an essential food for early civilizations. The ancient Egyptians considered onions a symbol of eternity because of their perfectly layered rings. They even placed onions inside the tombs of pharaohs, believing they represented everlasting life. The Greeks and Romans also valued onions. Athletes ate them before competitions, while Roman soldiers carried onions as part of their daily food supplies during long military campaigns. Over time, onions spread across Europe, Asia, Africa, and eventually to every inhabited continent. Chapter 2: How Onions Changed the World. As trade routes expanded, onions became one of the first vegetables to be cultivated almost everywhere. Farmers appreciated onions because they adapted to different climates, produced reliable harvests, and could be stored for months after harvesting. Sailors carried onions on long sea voyages because they lasted longer than many other fresh vegetables. Over centuries, onions became a key ingredient in traditional cuisines across the Middle East, South Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas. Today, almost every culture uses onions in its own unique way, making them one of the most universal ingredients in the world. Chapter 3: Why Onions Are So Important. Onions are far more than just a cooking ingredient. They are naturally rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, folate, potassium, dietary fiber, and powerful antioxidants. Their unique natural compounds give onions their strong aroma and distinctive flavor while also making them an important part of healthy diets. Onions can be eaten raw in salads, cooked in soups, curries, stir-fries, sauces, grilled dishes, roasted meals, and countless traditional recipes. For farmers, onions are an excellent crop because they grow in many different climates, produce high yields, and have an excellent storage life. These qualities have made onions one of the world's most important vegetables. From ancient civilizations to modern kitchens, the onion has quietly shaped the way people eat around the world. But how does a tiny black onion seed transform into the perfectly layered bulb found in markets everywhere? Clapperboard Chapter 4: Planting the First Seed. Every onion begins with a tiny black seed. Although small in size, each seed carries the potential to grow into a perfectly layered bulb that will eventually feed millions of people. Before planting begins, farmers carefully prepare the land by plowing the soil, removing weeds, and enriching it with compost or natural fertilizers. Onions grow best in loose, fertile, well-drained soil under full sunlight. Some farmers sow onion seeds directly into the field, while others first grow seedlings in nurseries before transplanting them into open farmland. In some regions, farmers also plant small onion bulbs, known as sets, to produce faster and more uniform harvests. After planting, the seeds absorb moisture from the soil and begin to germinate. Within a few days, delicate green shoots emerge, marking the beginning of an incredible growing journey. Clapperboard Chapter 5: Growing Beneath the Green Leaves. As the young onion plants grow taller, their slender green leaves capture sunlight and convert it into energy through photosynthesis. This energy is gradually stored underground, where the onion bulb begins to form. Layer by layer, the bulb grows larger, creating the tightly packed rings that make onions unique. Throughout the growing season, farmers carefully monitor their fields. They irrigate the crops when needed, remove weeds, and protect the plants from pests and diseases such as onion thrips, fungal infections, and bulb rot. Modern farms often use drip irrigation, precision farming equipment, weather monitoring systems, soil sensors, and GPS-guided machinery to improve crop quality while conserving water and reducing environmental impact. Depending on the variety and climate, onions usually reach maturity within 90 to 150 days. As harvest time approaches, the green tops naturally begin to turn yellow and bend over, a clear sign that the bulbs beneath the soil are fully developed. Clapperboard Chapter 6: Harvesting Nature's Hidden Treasure. Harvest season is one of the most rewarding times for onion farmers. Modern harvesting machines gently lift the onions from the soil while shaking away loose dirt. On smaller farms, workers carefully pull the onions by hand and leave them in the field for several days to dry naturally under the sun. This important process, known as curing, helps strengthen the outer skin and extends the onion's storage life. After curing, the onions are transported to packing facilities where they are cleaned, trimmed, sorted by size and quality, and inspected using modern grading systems. The finest onions are packed for supermarkets and export markets, while others are processed into onion flakes, onion powder, frozen onions, dehydrated onions, and ready-to-cook food products. Every onion is carefully handled to ensure it reaches consumers fresh, flavorful, and in excellent condition. From a tiny black seed to a perfectly formed bulb hidden beneath the soil, the onion's growing journey is a remarkable example of nature and modern agriculture working together. But what happens after harvest? How are onions processed, packaged, transported, and transformed into the everyday foods enjoyed by billions of people around the world? Clapperboard Chapter 7: From Farm to Processing. The journey of an onion doesn't end when it is harvested. Once harvested, fresh onions are transported from farms to modern packing and processing facilities, where advanced technology prepares them for markets around the world. The first step is cleaning. Specialized machines remove loose soil, dry roots, and damaged outer skins without harming the onion. Next, the onions move through automated grading lines where cameras and optical sensors inspect each bulb for size, color, shape, and quality. Only the healthiest onions continue to the next stage. Large premium onions are packed for supermarkets and export, while smaller or irregular onions are selected for food processing. Clapperboard Chapter 8: Processing and Packaging. Not every onion is sold fresh. Many onions are transformed into products used by food industries across the world. Some are peeled and sliced for restaurants and ready-to-cook meal companies. Others are chopped into cubes, rings, or strips before being frozen for long-term storage. Large food factories also produce dehydrated onion flakes, onion powder, onion granules, and onion paste, ingredients used in soups, sauces, spice blends, snacks, and instant foods. Modern processing plants use robotic cutting machines, hygienic washing systems, automatic packaging equipment, and temperature-controlled storage facilities to maintain freshness and food safety. Every package is carefully sealed, labeled, and prepared for shipment. Clapperboard Chapter 9: From Factory to Kitchens Around the World. After packaging, onions begin another remarkable journey. Refrigerated trucks, cargo ships, and freight trains transport them to supermarkets, restaurants, hotels, and food manufacturers across the globe. Every day, billions of people use onions in their cooking. They add rich flavor to soups, curries, stir-fries, salads, burgers, pizzas, sandwiches, rice dishes, grilled meats, and countless traditional recipes. Whether eaten raw, fried, roasted, caramelized, pickled, or baked, onions remain one of the most versatile vegetables in the world. Their unique taste has made them an essential ingredient in almost every major cuisine. Globe showing Europe Africa amazing facts about onions. More than 100 million tons of onions are produced worldwide every year. Onions belong to the allium family, along with garlic, leeks, shallots, and chives. Cutting onions releases natural sulfur compounds that can make your eyes water. India, China, Egypt, Turkey, and the United States are among the world's largest onion producers. Onions come in many varieties, including yellow, white, red, sweet, and green onions, each with its own unique flavor and culinary use. From fertile fields to modern processing plants and finally to kitchens across the globe, onions complete an incredible journey that touches the lives of billions of people every day. But what makes onions so healthy? How many different varieties exist, and why are they considered one of the world's most valuable vegetables? Clapperboard Chapter 10: The Health Benefits of Onions. Onions are much more than a flavorful cooking ingredient. They are packed with essential nutrients and natural plant compounds that make them one of the healthiest vegetables in the world. A single serving of fresh onion contains vitamin C, vitamin B6, folate, potassium, dietary fiber, natural antioxidants. Onions are especially rich in antioxidants such as quercetin, a natural compound that helps protect the body's cells from oxidative stress. The fiber found in onions supports healthy digestion, while vitamin C strengthens the immune system and helps maintain healthy skin. Because onions are naturally low in calories and rich in nutrients, they are an excellent addition to a balanced diet. Clapperboard Chapter 11: Different Types of Onions. Although many people think all onions are the same, there are several varieties, each with its own flavor, appearance, and culinary use. Yellow onion. The most widely grown variety in the world. Its rich flavor becomes sweet after cooking, making it perfect for soups, curries, sauces, and roasted dishes. Red onion. Known for its beautiful purple-red skin and mild taste. It is commonly used in fresh salads, sandwiches, burgers, and pickled recipes. White onion. This variety has white skin and a crisp texture with a sharper flavor. It is popular in Mexican cuisine, fresh salsas, and grilled dishes. Sweet onion. Sweet onions contain less sulfur, giving them a naturally mild and sweet flavor. They are ideal for onion rings, salads, and caramelized recipes. Green onion, scallion. Harvested before the bulb fully develops, green onions have long green leaves and are widely used as a fresh garnish in soups, noodles, stir-fries, and salads. Clapperboard Chapter 12: Global Importance of Onions. Today, onions are cultivated in more than 170 countries around the world. The largest producers include India, China, Egypt, Turkey, the United States, Pakistan, Russia, and Iran. Every year, millions of tons of onions are harvested to supply supermarkets, restaurants, food processing industries, and export markets. For millions of farmers, onion cultivation provides an important source of income because the crop adapts well to different climates and has excellent storage potential. Beyond agriculture, onions have become a key ingredient in nearly every major cuisine, making them one of the world's most valuable vegetables. Globe showing Europe-Africa amazing facts about onions. Onions have been cultivated for over 5,000 years. There are hundreds of onion varieties grown worldwide. Onions naturally form their bulb in underground layers. The strong aroma of onions comes from natural sulfur compounds released when they are cut. For thousands of years, onions have nourished civilizations, supported farmers, and become one of the most essential ingredients in kitchens around the world. But what does the future hold for onion farming? Can modern technology help farmers grow more onions while protecting the environment? And how will agriculture meet the growing demand for food in a changing climate? Clapperboard Chapter 13: The Future of Onion Farming. As the world's population continues to grow, so does the demand for fresh, nutritious, and affordable vegetables. Among them, onions remain one of the most essential crops, feeding billions of people every year. To meet this growing demand, farmers are embracing a new generation of agricultural technology. Today, modern onion farms use GPS-guided tractors, agricultural drones, AI-powered crop monitoring, satellite imaging, smart irrigation systems, robotic harvesters, and soil sensors to improve productivity while conserving natural resources. Scientists are also developing improved onion varieties that can resist diseases, tolerate drought, withstand extreme temperatures, and produce higher yields. These innovations are helping farmers grow healthier crops while making agriculture more sustainable for future generations. Clapperboard Chapter 14: Challenges Facing Onion Farmers. Despite these remarkable advancements, onion farming still faces many challenges. Climate change has brought unpredictable weather, prolonged droughts, heavy rainfall, floods, and rising temperatures that can significantly affect onion production. Farmers must also protect their crops from pests such as onion thrips, fungal diseases, bacterial infections, and storage rot. Rising production costs, labor shortages, water scarcity, and increasing global food demand continue to put pressure on onion growers. Yet, through innovation, experience, and determination, millions of farmers continue to overcome these challenges and ensure a steady supply of fresh onions for people around the world. Clapperboard Chapter 15: A Simple Vegetable That Changed the World. At first glance, an onion may seem like an ordinary vegetable. But behind its thin layers lies an extraordinary story. For more than 5,000 years, onions have traveled alongside human civilization, from ancient farms in Central Asia to modern agricultural fields across every continent. They have nourished families, enriched cuisines, supported farmers, and become one of the world's most important food crops. Every onion begins as a tiny seed planted in fertile soil. With sunlight, water, and months of careful cultivation, it grows into a perfectly layered bulb before being harvested, processed, packaged, and transported to kitchens around the globe. Whether sliced into fresh salads, cooked in hearty soups, added to flavorful curries, or caramelized into delicious dishes, onions continue to bring taste, nutrition, and tradition to billions of meals every day. It is more than just a vegetable. It is a symbol of resilience, hard work, and the remarkable partnership between nature and humanity. Clapperboard Closing Narration. The story of the onion reminds us that even the simplest foods often have the most incredible journeys. Behind every onion is the dedication of hardworking farmers, centuries of agricultural knowledge, and the continuous innovation of modern science. As technology transforms farming and sustainable agriculture becomes increasingly important, onions will continue to play a vital role in feeding the world. The next time you prepare a meal, take a moment to appreciate the remarkable journey of this humble vegetable, from a tiny seed in the soil to your kitchen table. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the amazing story of onions. If you enjoyed this documentary and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing documentaries about food, farming, agriculture, history, and the natural world. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and thank you for watching.